Hi, everyone. I'm George Flickinger, meteorologist from WSET, serving Central Virginia, Southwest Virginia, Southside Virginia. But I realize that some of you may be watching us from other parts of Virginia as well as the Carolinas. I want to get into the power outage outlook and what I'm expecting coming up because, yes, you know that there's going to be a huge winter storm, snow, sleet, and freezing rain. Nothing has changed as far as that part of the forecast. Nothing is different from what I shared with you yesterday, but I did want to give you some insight of just things like what I've told my wife, what I've told my friends, and also what I let our staffers here at the TV station know what I'm expecting as far as the power outages. To be Captain Obvious, you can lose electricity at any time. It just takes one tree, one limb falling where it's not supposed to, and you're out of power. That can occur any time during this. And as of course you would probably know, it's not predictable exactly when that would occur at one specific location. However, as the freezing rain accumulates and sticks and starts to coat the trees and weigh them down, the conditions are going to get worse on Sunday afternoon. I do think there will be some power losses Sunday morning, but I really think that they are going to ramp up. They're really going to increase on Sunday afternoon and into Sunday night. By Sunday night, the freezing rain has ended. However, big problem for Monday and Tuesday. Both days we stay below freezing, and the wind is going to be stronger on Monday and Tuesday than it's going to be on Saturday and Sunday. So it is possible that you could, say, survive the winter storm and you keep your power through Sunday. And then many of you are likely going to lose electricity on Monday and Tuesday. So I want to give you a heads up on that even though the sun is shining on Monday and Tuesday, it's frigid, it's windy and cold, and I am expecting power outages out of this for early next week. So pretty obvious weather alert day here for the winter storm. Precipitation for all of us, and this is whether you're in Northern Virginia, Harrisonburg, Charlottesville, Lynchburg, Martinsville, Roanoke, Richmond. All precip is going to start off as snow. We'll start to see some snow moving into Southwest Virginia Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, Saturday night after sunset, starting to accumulate across Virginia. More snow, higher snowfall totals north. There's also less sleet and freezing rain north. But if you are getting less snow, that's a problem because that means you're getting more ice. And I could see a few spots, particularly the counties which are along the North Carolina-Virginia border. There could be actually higher amounts of sleet than snow because it's going to change over fairly rapidly. In fact, you're likely experiencing sleet well before sunrise on Sunday morning. Overall, this winter storm is pretty classic in the sense that it's going to have both heavy snow as well as heavy amounts of ice, that's sleet and freezing rain. So on this particular map here, this is the sleet and freezing rain. They're combined here on one map. Anything in the pink colors, that is where power outages could occur. That is most of Virginia. But this area that I've highlighted, I put this yellow region, which does include near Lynchburg, Danville, Southside, Richmond, and also into North Carolina toward Asheville and Greensboro. I think this is where we're going to see the highest concentrations of power outages. But just to be clear, any spot could lose electricity during this winter storm. Yesterday, I showed you the first snowfall map that we've drawn for the event. I have not made any significant changes to this map. The highest snowfall totals will be in Northern Virginia, 10 to 15. So that's say from Hot Springs, Harrisonburg, Winchester, northward. A lot of 10-inch totals, 7 to 12. Charlottesville, Nelson County, Amherst, Lexington, Covington. Then a swath of 5 to 9, including Richmond, Lynchburg, Bedford, Farmville, a good chunk of Virginia. And then the totals, 3 to 6 into Pittsylvania County. Danville, you're probably going to be in the 2 to 3 inch range. But again, if you are getting less snow, it's because you are getting more ice. So major winter storm for all of us, and it's arriving late Saturday and Sunday. But unfortunately, those power outages will get worse into Monday and Tuesday. George Flickinger from ABC 13